Rian Johnson says Episode 8 will pick up right where The Force Awakens left off. Will Luke and Rey be the buddy cop Jedis of our dreams? All this and more on Screen Junkies News. Hey everyone, I'm Alicia Malone and it's time to talk about some wars in the stars. So who better to do that than the guy who is literally Mr. Star, Joe Star.
What if my name was Joe War? That'd be weird.
That would be
right?
weird. What
That'd
if it
be
was
weird.
War Star? That would be perfect.
That'd be cool.
Could you change it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. But let's get into this. So Rian Johnson has been, not that forthcoming, rightly so, on the plot of Episode 8.
Sure, they keep him in a vault.
They keep him in a vault. Yeah. I'm sure he's signed many, many stacks of papers. But he has revealed a little bit of something to USA Today. So he said that Rey and Luke are going to be a large part of this story. Tell me about that as a Star Wars fan. Is that something you're looking forward to? Were you surprised?
I mean, no, that doesn't surprise me because, the Force Awakens gave us this iconic moment in the ending of, to quote a Hal Rudnick, a moment at the height of its Star Wars powers of Rey encountering Luke for the first time, and that the hoodie reveal here, walking up the mountain with that sort of beautiful, quiet Rey theme that John Williams composed, sort of swelling under it, and he does this great hoodie reveal that all of us spent the next few months wearing our hoodies and then, pulling them off like, did I do the Luke? It doesn't surprise me in the slightest that this movie's really going to focus on the two of them.
And also he said he doesn't want to wait for 2 years after the story takes place. So that means possibly it could pick up right where Force Awakens left off?
Yeah, it could pick up right where it left off, which does sort of surprise me because gaps in time in Star Wars means that's where books and comics and cartoons go.
Yeah.
So that actually does surprise me a little bit that they're if they don't do the 6 months to a year in between Force Awakens and this new film, because that's where they're supposed to put in the Star Wars, The Adventures of Rey on Disney XD or something like that. So that does surprise me.
Now I remember when all the posters and everything came out for Force Awakens and everyone was like, where's Luke? Luke is going to pop up at some point. And then, as you said, he had that great reveal. Are you looking forward to seeing more of Luke Skywalker in this continuation of the franchise? I am, and
I think the big reason is, it was great to see Han Solo in Force Awakens, but we see Harrison Ford a lot. We don't see Mark Hamill, non-Joker, Mark Hamill a lot. So I'm really excited to see him just sort of existing as Luke Skywalker, because Luke Skywalker is basically Mark Hamill. He's not putting on this huge, great character. So it's going to be really fun just to see him work as Mark Hamill on screen. So I am really excited about that. And of course, every dork has spent many a year wondering what old bearded Lebowski-looking Luke Skywalker is like. So
it's just standing on top of a mountain.
Which is exactly kind of what I wanted.
With a hood on. Rey, of course, was a huge hit in Force Awakens, an interesting character. And Rian Johnson says about her, part of what she's dealing with is the realization that she has this power and this gift. She's taking her first step to coming to terms with this thing inside her that she never knew what was there, and it's just starting to reveal its potential. So as far as Rey is concerned, what would you like to see from her story, or what did you like about the character in general?
So if you look at Rey as Force Awakens was sort of her superhero origin story, where she's starting to go like, oh, what's going on? I can stick to walls. I have the powers of a spider. I can. What's going on with? I have. It's her, Tobey Maguire, noticing he has abs. And being like, what's happening to me? So Force Awakens was sort of that, and now this movie is really going to be Rey sort of getting down or I hope is going to be sort of her really sort of getting down in the nitty gritty and figuring out her powers and really starting to learn them and use them and flex that muscle.
Yeah, well, like you said, when it comes to Star Wars, usually the comic books, the books and everything fill in the gaps and the series and everything. And then that's where the title crawl comes in, right? Where it catches you up on what has happened since the previous movie. What is this title crawl going to be?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, if it picks up right where it left off, she just dropped out of hyperspace. So it's,
just going to recap.
Star Wars. Rey has just asked to use Luke's restroom because she's been on a spaceship for 4 hours. And so I don't know what that title crawl ends up looking like. For a serious answer, I guess it catches us up on where Kylo Ren is heading, or Finn waking up, or something like that.
Yeah, the other characters that we haven't seen.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just they had lunch.
Yeah, they had lunch and they had a good time, and he has a nice hood. Well, Joestar, thank you so much for filling me in on episode 8. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah. Oh, God, of course.
Yeah, and I love Rian Johnson, so I can't wait to see what he comes up with. If you guys want more from Screen Junkies News, just click over there. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below, and follow us on Twitter at SJ News. We will see you soon. Bye.